Rumbles Boxing Academy. Now AJ takes on Dubois on Saturday at Wembley. How do you see that fight going and who wins it?
I fancy AJ for 4 rounds.
4 rounds, yeah?
But it's heavyweight boxing. It takes one punch. So it's all whoever lands, whoever connects first, someone's going to go.
If it goes past the 5th round, later down the rounds, who do you think will take it? Do you think if you fancy Dubois if it goes late?
I fancy AJ. I've always fancied AJ. He can adapt. He's got a lovely jab when he wants to use it. You know, Dubois is good. He's good, but I think AJ's in a different league.
If Dubois was to win it, how do you see Dubois winning it?
Knockout.
Knockout, yeah? Which round?
9 rounds.
9 rounds. Thank you very much. That was Charlie Rumbles. Now AJ takes on Dubois at Wembley on Saturday for the IBF heavyweight title of the world. How do you think that fight goes and who wins it?
I think AJ wins it round 6 to 8. I think Dubois gives him some rocky moments early on, but I think AJ's experience will shine through, and he'll win round 6 to 8. That's where.
Round 6 8. Now, if it goes to the later rounds, we're talking championship round, 10th round, 11th round. Do you think that will favour Dubois in a stretch?
Yeah, I do. I think AJ's going to start fast. I think AJ's going to try and make a statement. So if Dubois can weather the early storm, I think it's his fight to lose.
Obviously, both fighters are coming off 2 big wins, yeah, but out of the 2, in the last 2 fights, who have you been impressed the most by?
Well, I've been more impressed with AJ, but then you can say AJ had easier opposition. So I think the person who's made the big improvements is Dubois. I think he's, since that Joyce loss and the Usyk loss, I think he's really kicked on and upped his training.
Thank you very much, Ruben. We appreciate that, man. Cheers.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
AJ.
Why did you say that?
Dubois' defense is terrible.
And which round do you think AJ wins that?
8th round knockout.
8th round knockout. Now, a lot of people are saying that Dubois has the better engine, the better cardio, and if the fight goes into the latter rounds, 10th, 11th round, they think Dubois will win. Is that what you kind of predict as well?
No way. AJ, any round he wants.
So do you see any way of Dubois winning this fight?
Lucky knockout.
Lucky knockout, yeah? All right, thank you very much, Camille. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Very much. Appreciate it.
I'll start with you, Coach Lee. Joshua Dubois, Saturday at Wembley, 96,000 in attendance. Who do you see winning that fight?
AJ.
Why is that?
Because I like Ben Davison, so I think he's coached him really well. So I like the way his new style, and I fancy him.
What round do you think AJ wins in?
6.
6th round, yeah?
6, 4 to 6.
All right, Harvey. Who do you think wins on Saturday night?
I think Dubois.
Dubois takes it.
Yeah,
Wow.
AJ's the Gypsy King. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What? Oh no, that's Tyson Fury. Cut that.
No, Harvey. Why do you think AJ wins it? What makes you think so? What makes you think Dubois wins it?
Because AJ's not undefeated. Yeah, anyone can beat anyone, and I think it's heavyweight boxing in it. Whoever lands the cleanest, biggest shot, I think wins the fight. And I think Dubois just as good, and if he's good enough to get to that level, then he's good enough to beat AJ.
But a lot of people are saying that Dubois has never been in this stage, like Wembley, 96,000, crazy crowd. Would the occasion get to Dubois, you reckon?
No, because he's got nothing to lose, AJ has.
Yeah?
Got a bigger reputation.
Good, that's some good points, Rio, you running a well. Who do you think wins on Saturday? Who do you think takes it?
Dubois first round knockout.
What?
You took shit.
Dubois first round knockout?
Yeah.
How'd you figure that out, mate? What makes you think that?
Because I want to be different.
All right, that was it. That was Coach Lee, Rio, and Harvey. They've given their predictions for Joshua Dubois on Saturday. Thank you very much, lads.
Thank you.
I'm talking to the one and only, the Singapore kid, Zach Fee, the bantamweight, future Hall of Famer, future champion now. On Saturday at Wembley, Anthony Joshua takes on Daniel Dubois for the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the world. Who'd you go and why?
I've got Anthony Joshua within 6 rounds because I think he'll be far too calculated. I think Ben Davison, Lee Wiley and the team over there will get the game plan spot on. I think he'll find the shot and I think he'll get the bar out of them in 6.
So if the fight does go past the 6 and it goes into the later round, do you then favour Dubois?
Still, again, I don't, purely because I think Ben Davison, Lee Wiley, they've got very, very good film analysis, and I think they would have analysed the film against Joe Joyce. Obviously, the jab was a huge problem there, and I don't know whether the bar would have been able to fix that. And I don't know if the bars would have created the determination to get through that. So I think AJ by any means, but to be honest with you, I think it would be.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you this. Obviously, you're a fighter. You've had some setbacks, so you have to come back and come back for some adversity. Both Dubois and AJ have come back for some from adversity, but who have you been impressed by the most? Who's made a better comeback out of AJ and Dubois in the last 2 fights?
I think AJ's improvement's been very, very good. You know, everybody was calling him a shot fire, saying he should be retired, saying all of those things. But I think AJ's improvement in the last 2 fights has really, really impressed me. From the way that what he managed to do to Francis Ngannou compared to Fury. Obviously, I think as well, if it was the rematch Usyk under Ben Davison, I think it would be a lot closer than it was the first time. Obviously, Dubois had a good win coming back. Obviously, gels with Don Charles well. However, I don't think he can train the grit that will get him through this fight. And I think that the game plan will be that spot on, just right Dubois. And again, like I say, AJ will be 6, and I think AJ's a much more improved fighter.
Now, if Dubois was to win it, how do you see him winning? What strategy him and his coach have to implement to beat Anthony Joshua?
It would have to be a one-punch knockout, to be honest. I mean, I've heard rumours of Dubois knocking out AJ and G-Ball. If those rumours are true, then maybe it's left a mental scar on AJ. You never know. But if it was to be a Dubois victory, I'd say it had to be a one-punch knockout, like a shocking knockout. Does that make sense? It's the way boxing, so it can happen. Do you know what I mean?
Now, a lot of people in the media have been talking about, Daniel Dubois having the better engine, having the better cardio out of Anthony Joshua. They're predicting that if he does go to the later rounds, Anthony Joshua might gas. Is that what you're kind of predicting as well?
I think that's not true. I don't think people have enough evidence to be able to say that Dubois has better fitness, if that makes sense. Obviously, your boxing fitness is all about how you control yourself, how you control your breathing, how you control the pace of the fight. And just because Dubois has been able to do that recently doesn't mean that boxing fitness. I just believe AJ by any means, whether he pieces him up with the jab or he takes him out early, I just think AJ by any means.
Now, obviously, you were scheduled to fight in September. Obviously, you suffered a setback. You've got a slight injury. When can we see you back in the ring?
I think I'll be back in the new year. I think I'll get back to it in a few weeks. I'll be back training. I'll get back into camp. I'll get back into the swing of things. So I think early next year is the time for me.
Yeah. Then thank you very much. This was the Singapore kid, Zach Fee. Appreciate it, mate.